I received a message from a friend of mine, along with a video. She had a baby chicken who was having a tough time walking. She wasn't sure on what to do, but she did know that she wanted to fix up the little legs so the baby chicken could walk.
I don't know if it's splayed leg or what, but she likes to sit up like that. And I'm not sure what to do.
What it looked like to me initially is that his legs were just a little bit too far apart, and he liked to sit on his butt. Upon checking him over, you want to feel the joints to make sure there's no unusual lumps and that everything's bending the way that they should be. Sometimes their little ankles can pop out of joint. Sometimes their little knees can be sideways. The joints, they all look good to me. My go-to to fix this is vet tape, and you want a real thin amount. When you're applying this, you don't want to cover their little knees. You don't want to cover any joints. You want to measure it to where it'll only cover the actual portion of the leg. You wrap it around the first foot. You want to line up the second foot right underneath their wings so they would be in a natural leg stance. Cinching this too close together will make them unable to walk. Cinching it too far apart will defeat the purpose. So you have to use your best judgment to eyeball it to get it just right. And with a little bit of time, this vet wrap is going to make this baby chick good as new. This vet tape, it's stretchy and it sticks to itself, so it's pretty easy and convenient to use. Let's put him down and see how he does. Now initially they're not very fond of the vet tape, and they tend to flip over. And if this continues to be a huge problem to where the baby just cannot stand upright, then you need to bring in a container to help balance them out and encourage them to be on their feet. By putting them in a container for a little bit, when they go to flip over backwards, the container offers support to keep them in the standing position. Now I only kept this little baby in the container for about 15 minutes, and I took him out to see if there was any improvement. Right away I noticed he was lifting his little butt up in the air, and even though he did end up flipping over a couple more times throughout the day, overall, he was on his feet. The next day, I took the vet tape off. You want to remove it every day and put them down to see how they're going to do and apply new stuff on, but only if needed. Ideally, you don't want them in the vet tape any longer than you need to. He was doing great. His little butt is up off of the ground, although he still feels like he has a little bit of the toggles on his feet, so that'll take a little bit of getting used to. Overall, I believe he's going to be fine. However, if I notice any problems, I can always put more vet tape on.